Hi, everybody. I'm Dana with Diggin In with Dana. And I have a guest here with me today. It was a new realtor, actually. This is Lisa GiaQuinta. Thank you for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me. What an honor to be a guest.
Oh, wow. That's something, be a guest anyways. But I'm so glad I got to visit with you. We've had a little time to visit, and you're a new realtor, correct?
Yes, a year in May.
Wow. So you've had some great things happening this year. You've had a lot of experience go on in just a year, right?
It was a learning curve, and every day was a new adventure. And yes, I closed my first house on literally a year to date from the day I got my license, and that was fun. I'm trying to think of the right word without saying any explicitives with it. It was a learning experience that I always say now I'm going to write a book, What I Learned Selling the Yellow House, because I learned so much.
And that house happened to be yellow, right?
It did happen to be yellow. It didn't start out yellow, but it went yellow.
Yeah, a lot of things happened in that transaction that you got a lot of really great experience with, right?
Yes, and the best thing that happened was because I had my sign in the yard.
Uh-huh.
I got a call from the guy across the street who had just built a brand new house in an established neighborhood, and said, when he asked me, he goes, "Hey, your sign's in the yard across the street." I thought, oh, where's this going? Did somebody park in his yard? What happened?
You thought he was going to be mad
Oh
at
yeah,
you?
oh yeah. You're just like waiting for the shoe to fall, and he goes, "Do you want to sell my house too?" I was like, you don't have to ask me twice.
So you got them both sold.
Got them
right
both
across
sold.
the street.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
That is awesome. So what tell me a little bit about you as a person and what you did. I just learned just a few minutes ago that you happen to be a champion steer rider from when you were a little girl, huh?
Arizona Junior Rodeo Association,
Yeah.
AJRA, is where I got my start. And that taught me how to have grit. It taught me to have try and to white knuckle things when you don't know what else to do to get through it, because you will survive. You can, all it takes is, well, in my case, 8 seconds of courage, but to try something and you just don't know where it's going to take you or what you'll learn from it. And I've taken that and applied it to everything in life.
Yeah.
And it's what I love about rodeo.
Yeah. So you've got a rodeo history and family.
Yes.
And long line of being in the Western world, pretty much, right?
Pretty much.
And that led you to, what did you do for a career before you started into real estate?
You know, I started out in working for Safeway in the stores, working myself up into IT. And when it works, it's wonderful. So as a project manager, so I learned to cross my T's and dot my I's and how to write those requirements and delivery dates. And I can apply that to what I do today to deliver customer service and to learn to communicate and recognize you're not alone. You have stakeholders. You have a team and you have to communicate. And that applies to every business.
Yeah.
So I take that, apply it here. Then my husband's job took us to Atlanta, Georgia, and I was like, well, I'm bored. So I went back to school, got my BS in communications.
Okay.
And that's been helpful.
Yeah.
And then I still wasn't done. I was still bored. So I went back and got my master's in conflict management, negotiation. And that's very helpful in real estate because you can de-escalate, you know how to communicate, and you can negotiate.
Negotiation.
And that's very key to this job.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
All those skills have helped you, like, just pick a industry to jump into with real estate, giving you, like, expertise in a lot of stuff that people don't normally have when they become a realtor. So that's awesome.
It really does. It just kind of, I wasn't struggling with some of those basic things. I already knew what to do with those and how to do it. And when I decided to get into real estate, I just said, you know, I'm bored. My granddaughter doesn't need me as much. We were raising her, and she's a kind of independent musician now and likes to sit in there and play her guitar and sing.
She doesn't need you so much now.
No, so
growing up.
I said, I need to do something different. And
Yeah.
I just got into real estate and said, we'll just see where it goes.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it.
That's awesome.
because you're learning something every day.
Yeah.
And I'm a people person now.
Yeah. Yeah. And your clients become friends in this
They do.
business, you know, because you work so closely with them. And I understand that you do a lot of little special things for your clients that might set you apart from everybody else. Tell me a little bit about what you like to do for your people.
Well, the first thing is I'm going to give them a deal on the commission because I didn't get into this for a living. I got into it to break up boredom. So my commission's 4%, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to split. I want you, what my broker does for me, which is Deluxe, by the way, and I love them, Deluxe Realty. They give me my money. They don't take a lot from me, so I pass that savings back to my client. That's the way
Yeah.
it's supposed to work, and there's enough to go around, and that's why I want to help people,
Yeah.
and that's why I do this. That's my love.
Right.
People.
And when you say 4%, though, you mean that you split that with the buyer's broker as well.
I do.
So that's not all 4% coming to you, which
No,
typically it's like a 6% commission, correct?
correct.
So you're giving them a really great deal to list their house with you, and then you provide them with excellent service. So that's just a win.
And cookies.
And cookies, and really cute cookies too, huh?
That's right. They're really cute cookies provided by Pammy K's Cakes.
Oh.
And they're delicious. They're beautiful. And it's just a nice added touch. And that's what a home is about, that
Yeah.
making it homey and making friends.
Yeah.
Cookies and milk are a great way to make friends.
Yeah. And
So-
you told me that you actually think that that had a part in selling this last listing that you had, is because the little one that came through loved the cookies so much that she wanted to live in the cookie house.
And the house that had the cookies.
Yeah.
And so that was nice. But then the funny thing was the realtor did call me to apologize because they took 7 cookies.
Oh.
I'm like, take what you want because I don't want to bring them home because I'll eat them. They're so delicious. So yes, she loved the cookies, and that was
That's a neat
a
story.
nice little way to. It was a nice message to me. Hey, deliver something that people like.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. Take care of your people.
Take care of your people. Feed them.
Yeah. So what's your next plan? What are you looking to do in real estate? Are you looking to grow your business, of course, like
Yes.
everyone is? Is there something, a direction that you'd like to take? I mean, I know you offer your discounted fees, and is there something in particular that you're wanting to go to? Like a direction, possibly.
Well, I'd eventually like to get back into with the rodeo crowd,
Uh-huh.
horse properties. I understand what you need for horses.
Yeah.
Land,
Yeah.
acreage, arenas are nice, horse pens are really nice,
Yeah.
water. So yes, I'd like to eventually get back into that side of it because I love rodeo people because they're all about family and faith and God, and that's
Yeah.
part of me. So
That's awesome. And then with that being said, I know that you can go outside of Maricopa County with your business. So
Yes.
tell me a little bit about that, where you're growing in that area as well.
well, when I went into this, I also had a plan of with each sale. Part of that had to go into growing my business. So I did join the Verde Valley Association and their MLS, and I'm just getting ready to kind of introduce myself. I'm creating some mailers with Great American Title's help
Yeah.
to get those out and introduce myself to the clients up there. And just,
That's awesome.
you have to have that plan too. You can't just step in it and hope. You have to work it.
Right.
And that was part of my plan is, okay, every time, what are you going to do? Put back into your business. And that was,
So Verde Valley means like Cottonwood, Sedona,
Camp Verde,
Cornville, all
where my
those
dad lives.
areas
Yeah.
up there, right?
Page Springs, so great wine country up there now.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the fish hatcheries up there, so come on, it's a great place. You have the Rim Rock area,
Yeah.
and they have a nice new gated community that's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So if someone is looking up in that area, then you would be the one to call.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
602-284-4317.
That's awesome. So we will help you with that. We'll put some notes up there on the thing, and so people want to reach out to you for that area or here in town, anywhere in town. You're good for everywhere, right?
I'm a native of Arizona, lived in the Valley most of my life.
Yeah.
And I can direct you and I can help you and I know the areas.
Yeah.
So absolutely call me.
Yeah, absolutely. And you live on horse property in the North Valley, and so you just know how to hook somebody up that's looking in that area there, right?
I sure do, and I know when they come on the market because they're in my neighborhood.
Oh, see? You are the resource then.
I am the resource.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Oh, wait, I got to ask you a couple of questions. Couple of personal questions. Where's your favorite place to get a hamburger?
Oh, my gosh. Hamburger Works.
Hamburger Works? Where's that at?
That's on Thomas and 15th Avenue. It's been there for years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to try that one of these days.
It's been there forever.
And what's your favorite ice cream?
Ooh, Brewster's.
Brewster's.
Whatever. I like to try different ones.
That's like a homemade ice cream place, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah. I've got that one. Somebody said that one before, too.
Yeah.
And then Mexican or Italian food?
Oh, don't tell my husband because he's Italian, but it's definitely Mexican food.
Yeah.
We love, Sombreros is my go-to.
Oh, okay.
Macayos.
Yeah.
But I go back to when Macayos was Woody's on Indian School and 51st.
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming on here with me today. And hopefully this helps you, have people know who you are. And I know, and trust you. Like they say, you want to do business with people like that.
Yes.
So hopefully this helps you, grow. And I'm excited to see what you're going to do up in the Verde Valley area, because that's a great place to be right now, because pretty soon we're going to be all the way to Phoenix. We'll be up there. You know what I mean? It's going to just grow together eventually.
It really is, especially with the new road construction on I-17.
Yes, it's crazy.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, though. That's where I'm going to eventually retire, is up north.
Okay.
I love it up
So
there.
you will be the go-to person in that area.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thankful that you took your time to come down here and do this with me today. And I look forward to visiting with you again in the future to see what's going on, because we'll have to keep in touch with that, because there's a lot of good things coming down the road for you.
Well, thanks, Dana. Thanks for having me. And again, I want to sponsor some of these buckles at the RS Rodeo events and different events. So that's another way I'm going to plan on giving back to the community that I love, is I want to sponsor belt buckles. And eventually, after a sell or two, a saddle.
Oh, wow. That would be awesome. Well, we're going to hold you to that then.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
Thank you. So I'm Digging In with Dana. Thanks for coming, and we'll see y'all next time.